Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Sacramento Kings. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeMar DeRozan.
And it's not the kind of trend he wanted to see, but that's what happens over the course of almost any career. Coaches around the league have learned all your tendencies, and let's face it, playing for as long as he has takes a toll on the body.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Russell Westbrook out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Eubanks in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Rockets, KD and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Thompson out there with Shepard. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Sacramento to start out. Still in the early stages of the season here. But some people are already talking about MVP and Rookie of the Year, Grant.
You know, I think it's a little early for that. I mean, those decisions are a long way off. But, you know, B.A., I guess it never hurts to take a peek.
Durant with it. To the inside. Pass to Shepard. Durant looking around. It's rebounded by LaVine. And LaVine has got the ball here for Sacramento. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
Well, they brought the energy. They played smart as well. But the other team did too. Unfortunately, someone has to lose.
Yeah, that was two very evenly matched teams. But in the end, it came down to who executed better down the stretch.
Turning up the intensity. Durant saw his chance and does not hold back.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Sacramento passing it around. DeRozan outside. Eubanks, the pass to LaVine. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Smith outside. Over Murray. A nice shot by Smith.
And he's so comfortable from the mid-range. For a guy like Smith, it's almost a layup.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. And here in the first half of December, a look at the most recent power rankings. Hey, some intriguing stories. You take a look at New York, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Checking out the Rockets, they've had a consistent start to the season. I'm sure they'll have some ups and downs eventually, but right now, there haven't been too many surprises from them.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professional and purpose. Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game now. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Now here's Westbrook. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Oh, got that one up quick.
Well, for most of his career, Westbrook depended on his mid-range game. Now he rarely shoots from that area.
The kick to Durant from deep. The rebound by Eubanks.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
DeRozan finds some space. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It was almost like they looked stunned when the game slipped through their fingers. Being on the wrong end of an upset leads to a quiet ride home.
Yeah, it's a loss that'll stick with them for a while, that's for sure. But a game like that can be a motivator going forward.
Here's DeRozan. After the basket by Houston. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
You love the ball control from DeRozan. Fantastic at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Smith finds Şengün. Fades and shoots. That one's good for 2.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot off.
And And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Murray passes to DeRozan. Soft touch off the glass. DeRozan's got 6. Houston in the lead. Inside. It's picked off. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. 8 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a tough bucket in DeRozan's mind. He'll take on anybody.
So the Kings making a change here. Chua's checked in. The Rockets have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. On the wing, DeRozan. Shoots over Durant. And it's DeRozan missing. The Rockets have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, so smart to go to a shooter to finish the fast break. And coach has to like seeing Smith hustle to complete the play.
Pass to DeRozan. Achua with a screen on Durant. Here's DeRozan. And it's Achua. That time on the assist by DeRozan.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
To the left wing. Here's Shepherd. The 3. Pure from three-point range.
Well, Shepherd can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it.
Murray passes to Levine. Now DeRozan. Pass to Levine. Driving in. And Levine throws it down.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Now here's Thompson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah. And Şengün gets it to go.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Outside Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Clock at 6. Oh, sweet move. And he sinks the layup. DeRozan's got 10 points.
Yeah, he is a heady vet. DeRozan figures out ways to outsmart the defense.
And that one's good. Thompson.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Houston making some changes. Steven Adams checked in for Şengün. Tate comes in for Durant. And Holiday subbed in for Shepherd. Kings trail by 5. It's Ellis with a drive. Outside Murray. Fires from deep. The Rockets pull it in.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Oh, deflected. Here's Clifford. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Monk passes to Murray. Here's Clifford. He's covered by Tate. Outside Monk. 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
By no means is Monk an elite three-point shooter, but he makes enough to force you to guard the line.
Thompson passes to Tatum. Back to Thompson. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. Thompson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
3-pointer. And Houston, another 3.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
1 minute left now in the first quarter. Ellis outside. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Houston leading by 8. Pass to Holiday. Back to Smith. down low. Tate passes to Adams. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Sacramento has gone 1 of 4 from deep. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Monk for 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Thompson. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. And now a 10-point Houston lead.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, ending the quarter up 10, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back after this word. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
Alperon Şengün out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Aaron Holiday, then it's Josh Okogie, and it's Tate in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Stan, there seems to be an impatience to this Kings organization. Continuity is not the order of the day.
Well, yeah, B.A., and it can be disorienting for the players. You don't want to become complacent, but there's got to be a happy medium and some stability.
And so here's Sacramento. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Adams covering to the middle. Monk. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Monk's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't give good scorers like Monk positioning inside.
Outside Holiday. Achua against Şengün. 5 to shoot. Back to Holiday. Takes a 3. Okogie on the wing. Pass to Şengün. Outside Holiday. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Another shot. And it's Adams missing.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And the basket by Monk.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Now here's Holiday. He's scoreless. Şengün passes to Tatum. Back to Şengün. Houston working the ball around. He shoots it. Nice shot by Okogie. And the Rockets lead by 10.
And there's the patience right there. Şengün surveys the floor and finds his guy.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Levine for 3. At the arc, Zach Levine.
Well, that's exactly why it's nice to have Levine. He can do so many things within the offense.
Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Adams. Kevin Durant comes in for Tate. And it's Amin Thompson in for Okogie. Murray's checked in for the Kings. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Ellis. Durant, pass to Thompson. Back to Durant. Over DeRozan. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 6.
And KD getting to his spot there. He thrives in the mid-range.
Monk passes to Murray. Outside Levine. Achua with a screen. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. And so Holiday will bring it up for Houston. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
And look at Şengün fighting for his shot. More than will to battle inside.
And that one drops. Monk's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
On the wing, Holiday. Goes up from the top of the key, and again, it's Houston.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Monk finds Murray. Now here's DeRozan, guarded by Durant. And it's DeRozan missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skills, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender. Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Free throw, no good. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. The Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Guys, back over to you.
Tremendous support. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün, and it's Shepard in for Holiday. Smith right side. The kick to Durant. Back to Smith. To the paint. And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Smith.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
Here's Westbrook. Another one falls for Sacramento. Here's Shepard. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah. And here's Capella. Releases. And it's Shepard missing.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
The Rockets lead by 11. Smith outside. Thompson scanning the floor. Oh, it's stolen away. Westbrook, the pass to DeRozan. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. DeRozan's got 12.
Tonight, DeRozan has been an absolute menace. Once he gets cooking on offense, he keeps looking for his shot.
Houston with another miss. Kings trail by 9. Westbrook, that's good. 6 points for him.
Well, he might be a guard, but Russ finishes like a big in the paint.
Smith left side. Minute 32 left in the second. And the shot goes down.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Well, when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Oh, denied by Durant.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Smith outside. Launches it. Connects from downtown. And now a 12-point Houston lead.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead, in every way possible. See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Houston has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Pass to Shepard. Out to Thompson. Now here's Durant. Here's Shepard. Monk grabs the miss.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Pulls up, high post, and he gets that one. DeRozan's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they've had their hands full with DeRozan. He is scary when he gets it going.
On the wing, Durant puts up a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. And the Rockets lead by 11. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Sacramento, 42.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. And switching gears now to that first half, what a difficult start for the Sacramento Kings.
If you're shooting under 30% from 3, try to find another way to score, man. This is crazy, Shaq.
Yeah, being one-dimensional, they're making it too easy on the defense.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, DeMar DeRozan has been exceptional here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Thompson, and Coach, the Kings know they need to get better defensively, but do they have the personnel is the question.
Well, so much of defense is about your commitment to making multiple efforts, in particular, contesting three-point shooters, an area they've struggled in tremendously. If you're starting to fix something, start there.
And on the floor for Doug Christie as we get into the second half. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Murray out there with Drew Eubanks. And look out! Wow!
Are you kidding?
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh,
how about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Now here's Westbrook. Outside Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Durant. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And the foul on Jabari Smith. That's his first foul.
Well, keeping control of the ball must have been an emphasis for them. Very clean game so far.
Kings trail by 14. Westbrook outside. DeRozan up top. Lets it fly. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. DeRozan's got 18.
Often DeRozan attacks in motion, but he clearly can spot up as well.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Smith. He buries it from 3. 12 points for him.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Here's Levine for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston leading by 15. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Şengün. On the wing, Thompson. Şengün, a screen on Levine. From the top of the key, he hits the back iron and sinks it. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
You look at Thompson as the top vote getter, a good bet to be in this year's dunk contest.
And with his hops, he might be the favorite in the contest. Everyone wants to see him compete.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
And it's Shepherd missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Shepherd, pounded by Westbrook. Pass to Smith. Here's Şengün. Shoots from 12. And there's the rejection. Westbrook taking his time here. And here's Eubanks. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
First team foul. Shooting for Sacramento. Drew Eubanks.
And that one misses. And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneaker color. It's catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Is that lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my fashion sense. I'm something of an icon. And when I come on camera, people are watching because they want to know what the next fashion trend is. So yes, tonight these are lime green. Tomorrow, we'll just have to see.
Yeah, what I like about this kid Shepherd is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Achua's checked in for the Kings. DeRozan outside. Now here's Westbrook, tightly guarded. Here's Levine. Levine gets it to fall.
Setting each other up beautifully, I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Pass to Şengün. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter. If the defender is giving them that much space, the points are inevitable.
Pass to Şengün. Smith with a screen on Achua. Here's Shepherd. Back to Şengün. Fires the three. Hauled in by the Kings.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Here's Levine for three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game. Smith into the lane. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Keegan Murray. Malik Monk's checked in for Westbrook. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You gotta like how energetic Jabari Smith is. A young guy who is fired up and ready to prove to the entire league just how good he can be.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, you gotta like what we're seeing from Amen Thompson.
And I think a new plan would be a good idea. At least make it hard on this guy.
On defense, Houston. Here's Levine for three. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Just 5 to shoot. Houston with another miss. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. 15-point game. And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, B.A., 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50-40-90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Murray. Sacramento passing it around. LaVine can't hit.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Here's Shepard for three. It's rebounded by LaVine.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Houston making some changes. Steven Adams comes in for Şengün. And Holiday subbed in for Shepard. The Kings also with a sub. Ellis is checked in for Zach LaVine. Smith outside. Holiday looking for an opening. Fires top of the key. Smith out to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Hauled in by the Kings. Inside. Achua with the dunk.
Well, that is what they want from Monk. Making passes, keeping the offense flowing.
Houston leading by 9. Outside Holiday. On the wing, Thompson. Outside Durant. Takes the three. Yes! And a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Malik Monk is a key player for the Kings. He said, coming to the organization, I felt like I could bring an energy that Zach had been waiting for. And it's a comfortable fit. Coming here slows everything down. I can just focus on my craft in hand, and it's been working for me. Brian, back to you.
He's played great for him. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Let's go with a three. Monk grabs the miss.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, just effortless on his drives. I mean, Smith is such a smooth finisher. Very agile for a guy with his size.
And another miss by Sacramento.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Lets the three fly. Drops in the three. Smith's got 20 points.
Yeah, a prolific score from all 3 levels. Smith showing off here tonight.
DeRozan, no good. Had a chance to win the run there. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Rockets on top, leading by 17. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Clint Capella, Jae'Sean Tate out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Aaron Holiday, and it's Okogie in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. To the middle. Stolen by Capella. Right side Tate. Rebound. rebound by Sacramento. Levine's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Monk. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Yeah, Monk is a high IQ player. He makes the right play call and gets all the room he needs to score.
Here's Okogie. That three's off the mark. Kings trail by 15. Right side, Levine. Over Holiday. Levine can't hit. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass to Monk. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
This is the utility of Malik Monk. Put him on the floor, and he's going to find points.
Here's Okogie. Shoots over Levine. Nice shot by Okogie. And the Rockets lead by 17. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Back comes Houston in transition. And here's Tate outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Levine. Oh, Levine converts in close.
Well, let's not forget, Levine's got a great handle.
Şengün, a screen on Monk. Holiday passes to Şengün. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Whoa!
Oh, sweet move.
Now that's impressive. Levine is not afraid to get flashy.
Pass to Okogie. Now Holiday. There's the 3. And Houston, another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. Trailing by 19. Levine finds Monk. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Houston making a change here. Durant's checked in. DeRozan is checked in for Sacramento. And so here's Sacramento. Achua passes to DeRozan. And that one's good. And it's now 26 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Pass to Şengün. Achua with a steal. Back come the Kings in transition. Guarded by Capella. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
DeRozan dribble drive. Capella with a block.
Well, you can't take those kind of shots around the shot blocker like Capella. You're just playing with fire at that point.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's DeRozan. And counted from 12 feet. DeRozan's got 28 points for the game.
Yeah, he's a mid-range guru. DeRozan might be one of the best we've ever seen from that in-between area.
The 3, Durant. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got his 5th assist in this one.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
DeRozan outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Left side, Durant. Pass to Şengün. To the inside. And Capella gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 20.
Hey, that's a nice job by Capella. The defender was all over him.
Monk passes to DeRozan. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
And out of bounds, the Rockets will take it. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Time now to present our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. The Rockets lead by 20. Levine with a steal. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. Pulls up for three. And it's DeRozan missing. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
The Kings have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. DeRozan looks it over. They need this. And it's good on the lay-in. DeRozan's got 14 points now in the second half.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
Here's Thompson. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Westbrook, the pass to Murray. And here is DeRozan, guarded by Durant. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. Houston leading by 20. Out to Thompson. Smith with a screen on Levine. Here's Thompson. That doesn't go either for Thompson.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones. And for him, a slam like that is a signature move.
And it's like he just jumps over everyone time and time again. Now Şengün. Smith outside from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Rockets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Amen Thompson.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Yeah, what a dime from Murray. You love whenever he looks to get his guys going.
Here's Levine. Deflected. Using the glass to lay it in. DeRozan against Durant. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.